Hello everyone. So as promised, this is the official first cooking vlog on Modern Day Confidence, Modern Day Boutique YouTube. So I have some vegan breakfast sausage by Phil Roast. Here is the label. These are probably like the only sausage that I like by Phil Roast. The rest of them, oh my god, gag, 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 gag. So that's a review. But these ones right here, they taste like it's a substitution. Okay, so don't be like, oh, she said. Okay, this is just in my opinion because of the maple flavor. They do have Roger, was it Applewood, Roger Wood, whatever the wood is, the round ones that got the maple taste to it. So I covered it with green peppers and onions, and I have, hold on, let me get my cup. I have a cup of Chobani vanilla oat milk. I'm gonna put some organic turmeric in there. Oh, and don't forget to oil your pan. And I'm gonna put a little bit, let me tell you something about turmeric. It's very powerful of a spice. So when you pair it with something, make sure it's not extra salty. Do like a Mrs. Dash that doesn't have that much MSG, some basil, and some pepper. That's it, because turmeric is powerful. And like I stated in the podcast several times before, if you're gonna use oat milk, the sweet oat milk, make sure you season it so that way you get a good balance of, excuse me y'all, you get a good balance of the sweet and like savory. And I have my biscuits in my little toaster oven. Biscuits popping in the oven, so I'm gonna turn them down or turn them off really, because they ready. Okay, so here is my mixture for my flour. It's the oat milk, turmeric, pepper, and what else did I use? And basil. Turmeric, pepper, basil. And I'm gonna add this all-purpose unbleached organic flour. Y'all, this thing costs like less than $3. Less than $3. This is enough to fry whatever it is that you're gonna fry. Okay, if you don't plan to like at least transition into veganism or being a vegetarian or something like that or whatever, that's what that flour is for. It's a little bit better than bleached flour, but there are other flours out there like I think it's called I might be saying it wrong, telf flour, and then you have the garbanzo bean flour, which has its different purpose. That's a bonding flour if you want to substitute for eggs. And then coconut flour, of course, for baking. If you want to do like you can do like a teaspoon mixed with something else, a different flour, to give it a to give your pancakes more of a like a cupcake fluffy type of texture. And then there is spelt flour, which is not alkaline, but it is gluten free. It has like a nutty taste to it. I like it. But I'm looking for that. I think it's called, like I said, telf or something flour. Some of these flours are expensive. I'm just gonna let you know right now. They are expensive. Now, some of the ones that are on the lower end may be gluten, like have gluten in them. So if you have a gluten intolerant, that's just something to look out for. Okay. Okay, everybody. So this is the final result. Looks good, right? Looks like curry chicken to me. Um, the color came out, well, the gravy came out like this because of the color of turmeric. I went back and added some smoked paprika, and a dash, well, more than a dash of celery salt, enough to enough to bring up the other spices in there because it was still sweet from the milk. because the milk was vanilla. I stated that on, on the podcast, which is, I think, coming soon. I think I'm ahead of myself as far as this recording. And then I added some garlic salt. So the seasonings are turmeric, basil, pepper, celery salt, paprika, and garlic salt. Okay, just so that way you can balance out the sweetness of the milk. Now, what I was thinking is this, again, this looks like curry chicken. So if you wanted to do your substitute meat, or if you don't want to substitute meat, that's totally up to you. You can also use this same gravy base to make curry, whether it be on vegetables with wild rice. If you're still, not considering doing away with meat, this would be great on, whatever type of meat. Again, I have my onions and my bell peppers. I cannot cook without those, or garlic, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, or actually clove of garlic. So this is like a great substitute for your original country style gravy. But there are other recipes out there that we can get a white based gravy or a brown based gravy. It just depends on what kind of seasonings you use along with your gravy base. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm about to get down. Again, if you don't want to, do away with your daily um morning routine as far as like your eggs. Now, I'm not going to encourage bacon because I'm just not. Although it's very delectable with certain things. I mean, you already have your meat here, so I mean, if you just wanted to add not another starch, but most people do like potatoes and um grits. Um, this will be good on grits. Like, it really will be like good on grits. But do the yellow grits if you're gonna do grits. Um, or some quinoa. You can put quinoa in a food processor to make it a little bit more of a fine texture instead of like the chunky texture. So that will be a substitute for your grits. What else? I think that's all I have for right now. So yeah, like I said, there is going to be a substitute for eggs one of these days, just not today, but this will be good on, if you don't want to give up eggs. I was a egg fanatic. I had like I eggs all throughout the week, and sometimes because that's a little bit too much on the reproductive system. I do want to add, once you mix in your flour in the cup, the base can be a little chunky. So don't worry about that. Just keep stirring it. Once you get in your pan, stir it up real good. Let it sit for like a second or two so that it'll thicken, and just keep on stirring. Now you can keep it in the pan as long as you like to get the consistency that you like. I don't like my gravy too thick where I can't sop it up with this biscuit. And then I don't like it too watery where it's actually just not gonna be anything but a watery base. So again, I hope that you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new, welcome, 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 welcome. If you want to, if you have some recipes that's in mind, let me know down below, and I will try my best to, bring y'all a video. But yeah, I'm about to tear this up. I'll holler at y'all later.